Oh my god, epic typo fail. Oh wait, never mind. That is correct grammar actually. Good morning. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Where did I last leave off? Right. So, alright, I think. Where are my rockets? I think right now the best course of action is start getting the Y level down. I don't think we need to touch this area for right now though. Cause like, yeah, this is still in the high 80s, but we still have the mountain, which is in the 90s, I think. Yeah. So we should start from here. And best course of action is to, let's see. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Time to just get straight into work, right? This ain't gonna dig itself. You know what? I'm gonna try doing the 3x2 method again. So let's fix this up. Maybe if I just up my sensitivity enough, then it won't be difficult. Isn't the breaking of blocks just a beautiful sound? true. I should reset the entire world because of doing that. Alright, let me up my sensitivity. I think that'd make it a little easier for me. Make it take like no effort to do, basically. This is so true. Alright, let's see what this is. Yeah, what's up? I'm trying this method again. Yeah, that's actually cool that you just came in. How's it going? Going good. Just doing my thing right now. Oh, really? What were you doing? Oh, so not the perimeter? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, right, because that's Aiden's server, right? Technically. Okay, cool. Are you planning to do any digging? Nice. Yeah, I'm so not something on this scale, but you want to mine forever. Yeah, fair enough. What I'm doing is kind of stupid. Oh dear, I haven't played on an MC MMO server in a long time. I remember that was cool. I think the skill I used to dig up was like excavation or whatever. 30,000 obsidian, that'd be cool. Excavation is literally the best skill in MCMMO. Jab's diamonds at level 300. I don't even remember that. Breaking your legs over and over, acrobat. Oh yeah, it was so easy to get acrobat skill. You just jump off everything you see. Your soul heals very small amount of its full strength every time I'm on an emerald. I'm glad. It was cool finding a 4 vein of emeralds. Apparently someone has found a 14 vein at some point in this game's history. But I don't know how rare or common even just a 4 vein is. Ah. On the one hand, that makes sense to patch that, but on the other hand, lame, you know? It was funny just jumping off everything to farm it. Oh, wait, I didn't even realize that first song ended. What's this? Oh, wait, why is my chat, like, so small? That's probably why I didn't notice. Emeralds. Sphere Soul is healing very slowly. That's really funny. Did I just get like a text or something? Get out of here. I hate these notifications. See this. That is definitely a lava cast base. Nice. Alright, gotta be careful on this pick. There's a little lava down there. Probably just one source block. Go. This water is definitely not going to get really annoying. Definitely not. Okay, is there just like a pool of this stuff down here? Or what? No, it's literally... Well, actually... Oh, wait, there is. Okay, I should get sponges out. Sponges would actually be a good idea. It's only impossible if you have no desire to play after completing OSU. And also, no one's a real OSU completionist anyways, because they haven't completed every game mode and every convert, and also played every graveyarded map and unranked map and unsubmitted map. Oh, I can add this to the queue, sure. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my OSU completion title. I'd say I deserved it. Or like earned it, you know? I don't know about deserve it, but I think I worked for it. Okay. I don't need my axe in my hotbar right now. Actually, it's getting night soon. Did you actually just do that yesterday, Chris? You completed every game mode and every unranked and unsubmitted map, every convert. I believe you. Yeah, I mean the war towers are cool, but it's actually a waste of time because it takes away from the digging. And it also duplicates blocks mined in my world. So we don't need it. I just saw that zombie spawn. And dude, I hate how far zombies can track you in this game now. They never used to track that far. That's true, Noob. I believe you. Hello, Washi. Thank you. I am indeed having a great day so far, especially now that I am digging. I should have normal blocks in my hotbar too. There we go. Yo, what's up, Maklo? How you doing, man? Thank you. Oh yeah, do you guys wanna... Here, I'll show you guys a peek for those who didn't see yesterday. But all of the trees in my area are gone. It looks pretty cool, honestly. So like all this used to have trees. All of right here was a birch slash oak forest. Over here was a birch forest, if it'll ever load in. Yeah, all this was a birch forest. And then right here was the toughest part. This was dark oak, and you can see how dense dark oaks normally are. This took a lot of time to get rid of all this. But it looks pretty sick. Oh, and then there's also this part of my area that looks pretty sick too. Like, this terrain generation looks cool. Especially over here. Like, this is cool looking. And of course, like, you can see the cutoff here. It's pretty funny. I thought about cleaning it up to make it not look ridiculous, but I think it's kind of funny to just have that. Just have it all like this. But yeah. Oh yeah, there's more forest over here as well. We did good yesterday and the day before especially. I'm glad I spent the time doing that because trees are not really my favorite block to get rid of. Yeah, so the highest Y level is around like 88 or something like that. But what I think I'm gonna do, because like a lot of that would not take very long to dig, I think I should focus on getting the mountain down to like 70 or something, and then start digging at that area. Just so it's like more of a natural kind of like dig, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the best way to put it, but it basically, we're not doing it super systematically where I have to dig all of the exact Y level. Because that's kind of hard to do before sea level, I feel like. Even with the trees gone. Or rather, it's kind of a waste of time, more than anything. Like, I don't need to fly over there to break a few blocks and then fly all the way back here. So yeah, I think for right now, Y level is not going to be very important until we get to sea level. So Y63. Morning, how you doing, Shadow? Okay. That was an interesting piece. Gonna stretch my hands real quick. Also, I got a message. Okay. I think Iragesic linked this one. This has been fact-checked by a true American patriot. Music jump scare. That's not my pick. There we go. I gotta watch my pick. Okay, I've gotten way better at dealing with my tools since the first day. Really, it was just the first day where I blundered. That's true. I love May Fools. Oh God. We do not need to talk about this person here. Evil, yes. No. Someone should just be no. Alright, what if I actually did something crazy? What if I start doing the 3x2, but I leave 2 gaps? Actually, no, that's dumb. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. So much coal. Coal. Jade coal. True. Alright. Nope. One nice thing about coal is that it does give me some durability back, which is useful. Even if it's not a whole lot. Getting some interesting music today. Let me find a more comfortable position for my mouse. One sec. I think they were talking about the last song. Although this is pretty good too. I've actually gained enough durability back to bring the red up a little bit. Alright, still gotta watch it though. Oh boy. There's some water down here. Oh, but there's not that much. I should just get rid of this right now. Yeah, legit. I think I'm just gonna get rid of this right now. Hmm. What's the best segmentation for sponges? Is it 3 or 4 wide? I'm sure you know, Chris, if you're still here. 3. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe how much time we actually spent getting rid of water in the perimeter. It's kind of absurd. Okay. Let me... Yeah, I think the elytra makes me swim weird. Or maybe not. Maybe it's the fact that I have, like, toggle sprint on. True. We need pine cones. Oh, that's really weird. It's not counting the blocks mined when I do that, but you can hear how many blocks I'm mining. It's a really weird one. I guess swimming really messes with digging mechanics somehow. Why am I like automatically swimming up? I feel like that isn't normally how that works. Maybe I'm wrong, but like... Are you serious? A baby zombie's trying to get me underwater? Oh. I think I just wasted a sponge on that. Whatever. Gonna make it daytime. Oh, did it turn into a drowned or something? It turned into a baby drowned. That's kind of funny. Alright, this is Chris's music now. Why is this almost 8 minutes long? Do I have more like regular blocks? Okay, not that many. We don't need them anymore. Okay. I think we got rid of most, if not all, of the water down here. Which is cool. Get rid of the walls I built. So now it just looks like a cave, pretty much. Okay. Where's my... Okay, that was a pretty big detour for clearing water, but it's always nice to get rid of it. Probably good for me to get rid of it as I see it. Alright. song is interesting. By the way, this is unrelated, but does anyone know if there's like a tool out there for streaming or something that like if you guys linked a song, like a Spotify link, it would just automatically queue it for me? 'Cause I feel like I waste a lot of time just having to alt tab out of Minecraft to open a link and add it to the queue manually. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that has to exist. I've just never actually bothered looking it up. Mikuya. Isn't Mikuya basically dead? Okay, well, a dead app doesn't really help me. I don't know who Vidi is. But if it's something I can use, then that'd be great. I don't play Celeste, so I wouldn't know. Well, if that is like a public thing or something, so like if that is a public thing, that'd be really nice to use. But yeah. I waited a little too long. Ugh. So annoying. True. Alright, well, I guess that's something I'm gonna have to look for on my own after the stream, because, like, I do want to be able to just, like, have it done automatically, because I feel like it wastes a lot of my time and momentum digging when I have to add every song manually to the queue. Especially because I'm playing Minecraft in full screen. Yeah, now there's just like this big area in the ground. Uh, I think there's more blocks than that per layer if I'm doing this many chunks. I'm going down bedrock? Yes, sir. All the way to bedrock. So why negative 59? Oh, I didn't even realize you said a chunk. That's funny. So wait, then what would this be called? am I using the hoe for? Sponges. We actually just sponged up a small cave earlier. Why do I do this stuff? Have you ever heard of having fun? I did actually consider for a moment doing a chunk, if I remember correctly, until I realized how ridiculous that is. Like even for me, that's more of just like I don't have enough time in my life to dedicate to that. That is a good question. I mean, I could fly over and count. Gotta watch my pick, by the way. Yeah, I can also do that as well. Let me just finish this 3x2 row, and then I'll show you guys my progress. And also count how many chunks go in like one single direction. I don't know, it's some multiple of 16. Well, if you know how many chunks it is, you can figure out how many blocks it is. Alright, let me quickly count. Let me go to one of the chunk borders here. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. It's gonna be 32. Or Did I count right? Yeah, 32. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, 32. Oh, right, I was gonna show my progress as well. So all of this, if you can see this, used to be a dark oak forest. And it's kind of gone now. This took a lot of time to chop, by the way. Because dark oak forest, you can see how dense they are. Not the most fun thing to do. And I did it without lighting everything on fire. I dug it manually. You could see, like, the chunk border right here. Everything's just kind of cut off. Which would be kind of hard to do that way if I burned it all down. But obviously I also live streamed it. As I'm doing with everything in this world. Everything I've done has been on stream. And I have highlighted the VODs for them. This entire island here was all trees. It was a birch slash oak forest. So I spent a lot of time the last 2 days chopping trees to get rid of all of them. There's no more trees in my area entirely. As for the digging itself, it's pretty much all been up here so far. So this is a mountain here that I've slowly been chipping away at. So yeah. That's the progress I've made so far. What's my goal with this? To dig it all away. That's the goal. Alright, watch the pick. Make blocks suffer. True. The blocks must pay for their sin of existing. Oh, Discord. That's a nice image, Maklo. That's pretty satisfying. Wait, Maklo, wouldn't that be cool? What if I did that for the entire area I dug? Or I'm going to dig? That would look crazy, wouldn't it? Dude, I kind of want to try that. But the problem is I don't know if it would look right because, like, you know... No, I wouldn't do it for stone. Deep Slate, it's low enough where I could do that, for sure. I just don't know if it would work. Because, like, there's just going to be holes and stuff. So it's never going to be, like, perfect looking. But maybe that doesn't even matter. Maybe it would just look cool regardless. Is there a Guinness World Records dug the most chunks in Minecraft? Probably not, because who cares? I mean, we care, but like, we're not doing it for world records. We are just going. Yeah. Oh, this song started auto playing, I think. Yeah, although I think that's changing, Maklo. There's a lot of maps in qualified last time I checked now. But I like the start of the year, there was like nothing being ranked, it felt like. This is real music. Well, I didn't even hear there was scores wiped. What happened? How long ago was this? And I guess for what as well. Beautiful music. Wait, let me check something. How long ago was this? Today. Huh. What counts as a laser mod? Because, like, I don't notice any difference in my score. Okay. Did they make a post or anything about this anywhere? Maybe it's just a bug? Because can someone check if my scores are gone? I literally have no idea. Because I'm pretty sure I've set quite a few, like, scores on laser with, like, 2x or whatever. So that's really weird. Especially with no info given. Because that's the kind of thing I think they would normally talk about if needed to be done. It's so weird. Well, looks like Laser's dead chat again. No one cares. Getting rid of scores that count as unranked into... Oh, okay. So it's like... So even though they don't give PP, they counted it as a score before, but now they're just like, actually now they just don't even count as a score. Yeah. At the very least, like I've spent definitely more time than Maklo with that kind of stuff, but I don't think I set enough scores with like 2x or whatever. Where I'm like, you know what? I could never play these maps again or whatever. But it's still like that's still really really annoying. Like that shouldn't ever happen, especially when they pretty much said that score wipes weren't happening anymore. But this is literally a score wipe. Or at least the equivalent of one. It has the same effect. I don't know why they would have waited this long. Very, very strange. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't even know if my 2x scores are wiped. Or at least I didn't notice any change in my ranked score. But I did play in February, so that's why I'm really confused. Maybe it's just not updating like on the website because I haven't played since the wipe or whatever. I don't actually know for sure. So wait, does that mean scores after March 1st do still count or what? Because that's even more confusing. Why would you get rid of scores from that specific time, but just keep from after that? What a dumb dev. If there is a difference, he should say so. I hope it's just a bug, but I don't know if that's the case. I mean, is there really any way for us to tell if it was intentional or not? What a weird thing. I'm glad I'm not playing Osu anymore then. Or at least not like score farming anymore. Very strange. It's weird though. I don't. At least maybe I just don't even remember, but like I don't think my rank score on the website has even changed. Do I just have like invisible ranked score now or something? Like that's so weird. Yeah, I don't. Basically Peppy is destroying Ursu as usual. That's the vibe I'm getting. Probably haven't submitted a score since the scores were removed. That's why. Yeah, maybe. Should I submit a score and lose a bunch of rank score? That'd be funny. Wait, that could make for a fun screenshot. Here, you know what? I'm gonna load up an Osu map right now, and I'm gonna see if my rank score updates. I'm just gonna play something with mouse. I'm sure there's some really short map that's been ranked in the last few months. One moment, guys. This is very important. I gotta see if I'm about to do some epic trolling. Is OC even gonna open? Actually, dead game. All right, let's see how this is gonna work. Do I even have a score on this? I don't have a score on stable, so I'll play it unstable. Yeah, I swear, if I'm gonna lose like 1 million rank score, or not 1 million, like a couple billion, that'd be really funny. Also, I'm just playing this mouse only. I realize it's not on this stream. I don't have Osu set up in my overlay currently. Don't worry, it's a 10-second map or 20-second map. Alright, let's see if I lost a bunch of ranked score. No? I don't think so. My rank score is not updating to like lose a bunch. So now I'm even just more confused. Yeah, you should do that. Let's hope it's just a bug. Yeah, I feel like that's like a very weird thing to like actually be like considering they said nothing about it and they did confirm that they weren't wiping scores. Like now wiping like a very specific amount of scores is like surely something just went wrong, especially because my rank score literally didn't update. But because of the time frame, it somehow seems a little intentional. But again, could just be a bug. Well, whatever. I think for the last like month anyways, I've pretty much not been playing very much of rate changes. I've been more playing stuff that I couldn't pass unstable, like harder maps. Catching fruits. Oh man, that's a really neglected game mode though. But have fun. Oh, okay, watch my pick. Yeah, what a sad state of affairs in Osu right now. Actually, dead game. Like, isn't it crazy that Osu right now is in a state where it's like the community is completely divided on what version they play, and also like just everything else is just broken and or neglected because laser. I don't know. It feels very dumb. Again, that's why I'm glad I have found something new to work on. I still love Osu, just not right now. Not with everything that's been going down the last few months. Right. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's probably for the best if Osu dies right now. No, I don't want it to die. It's like the game can still be really good. It's just like I wish they would focus on the things players actually want. No one asked for a new client. They asked for like actual things they want. And it's like the new client doesn't even have like all of the basic features. Chunk digging maxing. True. What's up, Penta? Alright, let me read this. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that things don't feel permanent in Osu anymore like they used to. Oh yeah, group sorting is like a deal breaker for anyone who wants to take score farming seriously. I feel like. Like, how can you actually find maps when you can't even sort them, like, you know, in an actual way? Like, you can't sort them by anything useful aside from difficulty, but like, it's just, it's not done in a good way at all. Like, the fact that I can't find maps that I don't have a score on is ridiculous. Like, there was no way I could have or would have done OC completion if I couldn't sort in-game by no ranked achieved. Like, that's just, that's such a basic feature. And then, you know, not to even mention, like, I don't care about this that much because I don't do mapping, but, like, you literally can't use the laser editor. Like, it's not fully functional. I mean, you can use it, but, like, no one uses it because it just doesn't have the same functionality as Stable, even now, which is ridiculous. Imagine you log into your world and Mojang spawns all the trees back. God, that would make me quit. Laser editor sucks. You can't. Oh yeah, here's another thing. You can't even like access laser files. Like, how am I supposed to like? I can't edit a skin in the map folder in laser. I can't open a map folder in laser. So it's like, what's the point? Hello, Ree, how you doing? Can't make practice diffs, yeah. It's just terrible all around. So I'm gonna get rid of this area real quick. Yeah, and there's a reason why literally no mapper uses the laser editor like over the stable editor. Like it just there's no it doesn't work. It's literally just worse. And even if you can't figure out everything, there's enough people that use the editor that like you can ask for help. There's no way to figure out the laser editor because no one uses it because it's just not functional. They're not that close to ranking 2x DTPP, but I also think it's still probably a bug, considering how, like, they would have said something about it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're testing just getting rid of scores like that in the leaderboard or something. If it's intentional. Or maybe they're hiding the scores on leaderboards until they are ranked. But like, the rank score doesn't disappear? I don't know, man. They need to say something about it, because this is very dumb. Yeah. Well, I submitted my score on stable. I don't know if I should have done it on laser then. It's really weird. Honestly, I would be fine if the scores are literally just not visible on the leaderboard if they're not ranked, but I still gain rank score. Because to me, that matters more than anything. Although it'd be weird if it didn't count for like completion progress. That like it's just such a weird thing. Yeah, because I think I would have noticed if my rank score changed. See, it's also kind of dumb having like two different clients for score submission. So everything's just really confusing now. You guys remember when you could open Osu and submit his score and not have to worry about converting it 3 different times in your head? Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore with that. Who cares? Yeah, they would have been better off just playing them regular DT unstable. You know, the real client. It's actually hilarious how Laser is still basically an unofficial client. At least in terms of functionality and, you know, actually being stable. I wanted to be optimistic about Laser's future, and I thought the worst of it was already behind, but I guess not. Alright, gotta watch my pick. It's still insane to me that Peppy went ahead and, like, changed a game mechanic after God knows how many years. With basically just, like, no support, I feel like. At least no support from actual players. Blip, do not ever say this again. This has greatly upsetted the chunks. It's okay, we will forgive you this time. I still can't believe Peppy didn't, like, just do, like, the simple thing of, like, makes, like, if you really want slider accuracy to exist, just make it a mapper toggle, not a mod or anything else, or a forced mechanic. Literally just make every old map, like, default, the slider accuracy is off, because that's how they were mapped. That's how literally every map was mapped, ever. And then you give mappers the choice of having slider accuracy on their map as a toggle. And by default, it's off. Or even by default, it's on. Who cares? But like for all maps that have been ranked in the past, it's just off because that's how they were mapped. Like that would have solved a lot of headache for players. And I think that would have been a lot smoother of a transition and more acceptable to most people than just being like, actually, we have slider accuracy on everything now, and also leaderboards on every map will now make no sense because now you have to like subjectively compare scores that were done with versus without slider accuracy. You have to be like, well, how much harder is this map with slider accuracy? And that's a very subjective thing that is hard to measure. Because there's a lot of maps where slider accuracy really doesn't matter. But it's also just so much harder to SS a map normally with slider accuracy. It's still pretty easy to get like 99%, but like SSing is a lot harder. Yeah, and it's just, yeah, I mean, DT, adjust rate, and all that, that's a whole different can of worms entirely. But, like, just slider accuracy alone was handled literally the worst way possible. And it's really sad that it ended up this way. Oh, you mean the mod that was applied retroactively to every score ever set in the game? Because that was easier to do than making slider accuracy a stupid toggle on maps? I still cannot genuinely believe that Peppy thought that was the easiest way to deal with all of the history of the scores ever set in this game. You literally could have left all the old scores alone if you didn't make this a forced mechanic. Yeah, but Osu is his baby, so he's not gonna give away too much control over how it runs. Which is fine. He's allowed to do that. It's literally his project. He can do whatever he wants with it. But at the same time, with the community that it's built up, it is a little sour that things ended up taking probably one of the worst directions that it could have gone. Yeah, I mean, slider accuracy is literally just to be more like quote unquote real rhythm games. But like, not every rhythm game even has slider accuracy. And some of my favorite ones, like some of my favorite things is just like when notes can be lenient. Like, oh God, I forgot what it is. I think Stepmania doesn't have slider accuracy. I think that's cool. Like slider accuracy is dumb as a concept. Or at least like it's dumb after adding it like or waiting this long to add it. There's literally no point to have it at this point. Yeah. For Osu, it just makes everything way more complex. And sliders are already like very complex for people to deal with without having to also tap them completely accurately every single time. Like sliders are just hard. They take a lot of coordination to actually play completely correctly. So I feel like it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, but HP is a dumb mechanic as well, so actually that shouldn't matter either. HP is probably the next useless like game mechanic in Osu at this point. The only thing HP is good for is gatekeeping passes for people. But at the same time, like making a map harder artificially by just making it like if you miss 2 notes you die, like that's not a fun game mechanic. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Passive HP drain is actually the worst thing. HP in itself is like whatever. It's not a good mechanic, but passive HP drain is genuinely awful. And yeah, stream maps, it's like if you mess up one thing, you're dead, which is dumb. Yeah. Anyways, I still have Osu open. Let me close that. Yeah, and that's actually the one thing I like about Laser. The fact that Note Lock is super lenient on stream maps, so you can actually just pass them now. Like, even if you're not playing them perfectly, which is great. Like, you shouldn't have to be able to play stream maps near perfection just to pass. Or at least, like, you know, if you mess up one part of a stream, that shouldn't kill your run completely. I still remember a really heartbreaking run I had on the loved map of New NEU, the one by the Freedom Dive mapper. I I had an FC to like the last maybe like 30 seconds. It's like a 200 million score map. And then I failed because of note lock and it's like, "Oh, great. Even though I had like 98%, it doesn't matter because I misaimed one stream. So the entire run has to be invalidated. And it's like a 10-minute map, so not very fun to replay. I don't know if I even ever replayed it because it's a love map. So maybe I didn't even bother. But yeah, that's no lock is obviously one of the worst mechanics in any game that I've ever played. Literally does not need to exist. At least not to the degree it exists in stable. Like it's way too harsh for literally nothing. What's wrong with HP and Catch the Beat? I don't think I've ever noticed. Or played anything hard enough for me to notice. This is me. What is this? That is true. That is definitely me. True. We really need to get some score farmer to actually be a main dev. Because, like, this is ridiculous at this point. Okay, I still have two more picks. That's good. Alright, well, I think for right now, that's enough talk about Osu. Talking about Osu kind of frustrates me, and I'm trying to not be frustrated. I'm trying to just enjoy myself, have a good time. I watch my pick. Let's see. Oh, I got a notification. Now, that would be interesting to see who's #1 dev score. Hmm. Yeah, I'm already past it now. I don't really want to talk more about Usu. Honestly, all it does right now is frustrate me. God, these guys. Are they even close enough to see me? Oh, well, they're probably gonna walk over here eventually. I don't think flying into a mob does anything, like to the player or the mob. It's only when you like fly into a block that it's a problem. It would actually be pretty cool to be able to break blocks by like flying into them with like a really hardened helmet or something. I mean, I feel like Netherite should be the kind of helmet that lets you do that. Because depending on how efficient it is, it could also even just be straight up the most efficient way to dig. Or at least it'd certainly be the most fun. When are they adding drills to Minecraft? Buddy, I am the drill. Crying, laughing emoji. Yes, they are. And there's still like 4 more layers on the mountain before they reach the highest point of anywhere else in the chunk area. Like in the Dark Forest. Or Dark Oak Forest. Actually, is that what it's even called? I don't know if it has a different name. I will say, digging this method is satisfying in terms of like aesthetic, but it's just not very fast. So I think I'm gonna once again switch to my normal method after this. What's up, Skygo? How you doing? Oh, that's fun. I'm sure these kids are very ready for these tests. Seven. 7%. That's so bad. Hold on. That's so bad though. Like legit. At least. Ugh. Do the kids take the ACT, SAT? What kind of tests are you guys doing? Or some other test, maybe. I actually forget like what grades you deal with. Okay, okay. Wait, what's the difference between PSAT or SAT? I thought it was just either one or the other. Oh, okay. I don't think I ever did the PSAT. I just did the test once and was like, that's good. What was it out of again? Isn't it like 1600? Yeah, I know when I took it was 1600. At least I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure I got like a 1400 or whatever on the SAT, which I think was pretty good. Dude, no, I literally took it once. Here's the weird thing about me. I'm actually a very good test taker, but I'm very terrible at actually remembering things. I don't know how I did really well on it, but I just kind of always found tests pretty easy, like in school. But I also just hated school, so I never translated it to anything. Honestly, you don't need anything higher than like a 1200 probably. Actually, yeah. I don't know. I don't remember what the benchmark for a good score was on the SAT. I think I want to say it was like 11 or 1200, right? 1050. Okay. So at least in the 1000 range. Although I'm sure that average is starting to go down. I'm pretty sure our newest generation of kids are doomed. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like I may have gotten lucky with when I was born, because like at least for me, it seemed like most of the kids in my age group were at least somewhat competent in school. There were some that legitimately could not do schoolwork, but for the most part, most of the kids at least had some competency in most subjects. Math was always the hardest one though for everyone. Honestly, even me. I'm not very good at math, I feel like. Or at least I'm not good at doing math on the fly. It takes me a decent amount of thinking to do math properly. Hold on. Yeah. Oh yeah, when I was in school, I almost never did homework because I hated doing homework. I only did what I thought was necessary to like pass the class and not much more. Because how was I gonna spend my time playing Minecraft if I was doing homework? You know? But it was weird because like aside from homework, like tests, I usually scored really high on. I've actually had a few teachers like be like very puzzled by me because like I would never do any of the homework, but I could always do very well on the test because at least for me, like absorbing information during school was not very hard. It was just I didn't care to do anything that I thought was extra, which included just homework. Yeah. Yeah, doing things quietly doesn't happen anymore. Yeah. I feel like, especially with things like AI and all that, homework is going to become very trivial task soon. Like, it would just be better if school was a little bit longer and everyone just learned at school and then went home for the day. Then, like, you teach and then you also have to do extra work at home. Yeah, most of the teachers I've liked were always in some category of like social studies, history, government, things like that. See, yeah, and it's like even if I did my homework at home, there would have been no one to help me with my homework. I mean, I could have maybe asked my sister, but like I wouldn't want to bother her with it because she was like doing a lot more than I did. Like she would do like all the studying and practicing for tests and going to like university and whatever. And then my mom, like, she doesn't really know English very well. So trying to even explain to her what the homework is like that's a challenge on itself, let alone her figuring out what it is, like what the answers would be to something. Whatever, I'm just happy I'm not in school anymore. School was the worst for me. It's just so boring. What do you mean, should I save one block? What do you mean by this? Random block? Are you talking about end of... Oh, you want the final block to just be a random floating block? That would be ridiculous. And it would also be very unaesthetic in the screenshot updates. Just seeing a random block floating. Think of the aesthetics, man. Dude, yeah, I don't remember middle school being... Maybe because the way I dealt with middle school is very different from how a normal kid deals with middle school. Like I was not dealing with relationship drama or anything like that. I was like, how do I get through my day while being the least bored and still pass my classes with no problems? And also, like, spend the most time at home playing video games. Yeah, see, and I guess it's good that I didn't really use, like, real social media until at least high school. I mean, I had YouTube, but like, it wasn't under a real name, and even still, I don't have social media under a real name. But I do have like Twitter, but even then, I didn't use Twitter until after I left school. So, like, I think I started using Twitter in like, I mean, I made an account like 2017, but didn't start really using it until 2019. So it was only a few years ago. Yeah. Honestly, if I was a kid in school now, I would probably. Actually, I should probably not finish that thought. Yeah. I would not enjoy growing up in an age where like everyone is on social media while I was still like 10 years old. Thankfully, that was not a thing when I was that young. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to learn this way, Maklo. You're guessing, don't tell them, man. It'd be really funny if my last name was actually Melon. I'm sorry. It's 4-day out of school suspension for phones? What? Have schools gotten that strict on phones because of how much of a problem it is? I've never. I don't think anyone when I was in school got suspended for having a phone. They would just have their phone taken away for the class or whatever. Give up phone to office for 30 days? What? Dude, they would just, like, the teacher would just hold on to your phone until the class ends. Yeah, no, a kid would. Yeah, these kids are not gonna give up their phone. That's pretty interesting. Okay, to be fair, I think, like, taking a phone away is not the correct solution. Especially because it kind of poses, like, you know, even if it's not literally stealing, it feels like stealing. Yeah, and that too. Like, it's just a liability to keep someone else's phone as a punishment. Especially when, you know, not like you're getting paid that much to deal with this kind of stuff, anyways. It's just not worth the headache. And even if you are getting paid enough, it's still just a headache, anyways. It's not worth the time. This brown sheep is almost free. It has been stuck there for so long. Wait, it is free. Wait, did it did it just choose to stay there? I guess. Oh wait, there is a staircase here. Never mind. I thought it was still one block too high. There we go. It's actually free now. Yeah, it's not worth the fight every day. Although, I definitely had teachers while I was in high school that would pick that fight every single day. And I found it kind of like it was almost as petty as the kid that would take out their phone every day. I feel like at that point. Dude, I wish I've never been suspended or had detention or anything like that. Honestly, out of school suspension would have just been a free vacation to me. That sounds great. I would have enjoyed that. Because I was also the kid, like, because I hated being at school, I used up all of the sick days I could every year, like, up to the limit of, like, breaking, like, truancy or whatever. Because, like, I just did not want to be there. But, of course, I didn't want to deal with that ramification, so I never pushed it beyond that. Yeah. Even as strict as my mom was, like, there wasn't anything she really did or could have done to make out of school suspension like that terrible for me. So it would have pretty much been a free vacation. Even if I wasn't allowed to play video games the whole time, it's like I could have just like found something else to do, like watch TV or something. Oh, yeah. No, even when I was in high school, I feel like in school suspension, like it was, first of all, it was always the same kids that were in there, from what I've heard, and I can imagine like there's no way like someone whose job it is just watch over these kids that are in school suspension. It's like they can't enjoy that. Because, like, what are you even supposed to do? Okay, are these guys, like, gonna come towards me, or are they just kind of chilling? Dude, they're staring at me, but they're not walking towards me. That's really weird. Oh, they're walking now. These guys are crazy. Dude, they're keeping their distance, but they, like, slowly follow me. That's even weirder. This stream sniper is legit. Dude, look at that. Oh, okay, well, now they just want to go down there. Gotta actually watch my shovel. Here, I'm just gonna switch it now. It's been a while since the shovel was about to break. Wait, there's another pillager over here? Dude, how many pillagers are just out here? He's not even part of that group. Oh my god. Yeah, because aren't... Oh, I guess they are that same group. They just walked over there for some reason. It's weird. What a weird creature. Dang, we're gonna have to go repair our picks before we finish this, these 3 layers. We're starting to reach the point where we can't finish layers anymore without repairing picks. And this isn't even, like, that big of an area still. Alright, I'll just go repair my picks from now, I think. Because I'm probably only gonna stream for another, like, 40 minutes or so. I kind of wanted to stream longer today, but I also want to go hang out with my girlfriend today because I don't work today and she finishes work early. So we're probably gonna, I think we plan to go to the planetarium today. I've not gone to the one in Salt Lake City, so I think that'll be cool. I gotta make sure I divide my time between digging and also my real life. We could always do a long stream like 1 time a week. I think that's reasonable. Dig in real life. True, true. Oh my god, these lag spikes. There we go. Oh wait. Get rid of all this junk. Alright. Time to repair tools. Alright. I think we have every tool we need to repair in our hotbar. Yep. Yeah, I wonder how many times I'm gonna need to repair my axe from now, because aside from like abandoned mine shafts, there's really not much use for my axe now. Oh, also unrelated, but I had a bagel for the first time in months. Just thought I would share. I forgot, bagels are actually really good. I just don't really ever find an opportunity to eat them. Oh yeah, it was actually really good. I got it from Einstein Bros, a place I've not really gone to very much ever. It was a jalapeno cheddar bagel. It was actually pretty good. I think I got it with onion and chive cream cheese. Oh, my bad. I shouldn't have talked about food. Alright, yeah. I think I'm just gonna finish the layers I was working on today, and then I'm gonna end stream. So probably like another 15 minutes at most, if I had to take a guess. Oh man, now I'm getting hungry again. Kind of want another bagel, honestly. Mining. Well, actually repairing right now, but then back to mining. Maybe I should buy a thing of cream cheese and just start having bagels at home. I should see how much a big tub of cream cheese costs. That's probably enough XP. Oh, there we go. Let's get out of here. That's the wrong way. Alright, how much of this is left? Oh, it's just this. Yeah. I'm gonna start just digging like this now. Um, dude, none of the eggs I've ever thrown in this world have hatched. How many eggs have I thrown? I'm pretty sure that's a stat. Times used. How many eggs have I thrown? I'm sure that's something I can look up. Dude, I've thrown 14 eggs and I've never hatched one. I feel like that's not normal. Almost a stack of eggs, a 16 stack. Exactly. Are we gonna reach? I don't think we're gonna reach 800,000. Might be close. No, I don't think we will. Do I need to do it, guys? Do I need to get to 800,000? I'm just kidding. We don't need to do that. We only care about the first million. Okay. Everything up to Y92 is now done. Not too bad, not too bad. This is starting to take shape. Still a lot to go, though. Before we even reach sea level. Some cobble on the ground I forgot to pick up. True. True, true. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Because I'm going to get ready for the rest of my day. Like I said, probably going to go to the planetarium today, so... And I also want to see if there's anywhere cool to stop by, like maybe restaurant or something. So I'm going to do my research right now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here, and we'll be back tomorrow, probably. I've actually been streaming every day so far, which is